music.
Turn on the music.
It's nonstop.
Less commercials, less talking, more music.
Playing hits from 2K and today.
Tonight's game is a presentation of B92.7 FM Sports.
Playoff volleyball is on the air. Tonight's Breckenridge Cowgirls game is brought to you by Breckenridge Public Schools, Builder's First Source, Carlson Family Insurance, HI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Frederick Seed, Miller Realty, Dakota Ag Products, Ottertail Power Company, Quality Toyota, River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm Agents, The Frederick, Machinery, Town Villa, Vision Ford, American Family Insurance, Miller & Associate, Bank, Big John's Car Pro, Bremer Bank, Mindeck Farmers Cooperative, St. Catharines, Somerville Electric, and Valley Beach Service and Manufacturing. Now, here's KBMW's Turner Blofis.
And welcome to the Red River Grain pregame show, serving the local farmers since 1986. Turner Blofis here, getting ready for some Breckenridge Cowgirls volleyball. The Breckenridge Cowgirls are have just been rolling this year, and they got the #1 seed in Section 6A. And I'm not alone because we had, I said this on the last broadcast, we had to break out the big guns, and that means I got someone who actually knows volleyball. So joining me, we got Dominique Rickles, a former Breckenridge Cowgirl, as well as the current Wahpeton volleyball head coach. How's it going today, Dom?
It's going great. I'm excited to be here and watch some volleyball as a spectator.
Yeah, you got a fun perspective here. You also got a niece in the game, and it's also a team you played this year.
It is. It is. I got a good inside scoop. So much fun to watch Coley play. I don't get a lot of opportunities, especially since after they win this game, because I'm optimistic.
Yeah.
This will be their last game in this gym. So as a senior, I'm a proud aunt.
Yep, and a little bit about just as someone who got to see them up close, as I said, you coached against this team this year. What do you think about this Breckenridge squad makes them so special?
They've been playing together for a really long time, this group of girls, but Margaret's got a really deep bench, but with the starters, the 7 that she's got out there, starting every game, they're solid up front.
There you go.
You got Erin Blofis blocking. She's got that great height. Kaylor's going to keep swinging. Parker's a triple threat in defensively setting and hitting as well. And they've got some really young talent they can bring in there if they need some backup. So
I like that triple threat. How would you describe Sydney Roberts then?
Everything threat. Serves, defense. I mean, we got to see her all last year. She's a great libero, but it's fun to see her in the front row swinging. Yeah,
it's been fun asking Margaret about that, just as far as I was like, that must have been a difficult switch. And she said, well, it's kind of nice when we got another libero like Carson Nepple to be able to hold it down there and be able to utilize Sydney in that way. And a little bit more about just as you've gotten to see this group, this senior group, tell me a little bit about their connectivity and, just all the years they put in together. And as someone who got to watch Coley and all the group together, what about this senior class is special, like you said?
So volleyball is a sport of communication and good energy. Regardless of how the game's going, you have to keep that positive mental vibe. And I would say that's one of Coley's best attributes as a senior. No matter what, if the going's going well or if it's going to get tough, she's going to get in there and she's going to get things done and make sure that her teammates are really excited about it.
All about the energy. That is the most spot-on thing I've heard about volleyball. I said I don't know how they have this much energy throughout the entire match.
It's essential. And someone who's coaching a young team right now, that's something we're constantly preaching in practice. And then Blofis, she is just such a solid middle. She sees and reads the offense really, really well and doesn't let much get faster. And seeing her growth as a swinger from her 8th grade to senior year is so great to see because she's got so much strength. And Roberts, I mean, we know what she can do as a libero, and seeing her swing, like I said, that's amazing, and she's a great team leader too. She knows she's one of those people who will get the team going, not only with her vocal leadership, but with just the way she plays.
Oh yeah, she's she gives you the look if you need to get in line. That is for sure. She sets the tone. That is for sure. My old coworker Andrew and I would always talk about that. We enjoyed covering her for that reason. But we'll take our first break here on the Red River Grain pregame show. We actually did an interview with head coach Margaret Kruger before this game, so we'll run to that really quick as well. You're listening to the Red River Grain pregame show on B92.7 FM, watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
My name is Christy Baumhart. I am proud to be a part of the school district with dedicated staff, including administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, cooks, and custodians who are kind, caring, committed to the students in our district. They support, respect, and help one another succeed. One thing I am really technology available to our students as it enhances their learning experience in the classroom. Not only as an employee, but also as a parent, I know the benefits of having both my children in the Breckenridge Pride. We inspire to excel.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you certain things. Sock. Sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6 www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. 4/7. We treat you like family.
What can you do in 30 seconds? Coffee, tie your shoes, Google for lung cancer. Then actually get screened for lung cancer. If you're a current or former smoker, talk with an Essentia Health provider about your eligibility for a low-dose CT screening, because early-stage lung cancer symptoms. Screening can mean an increased chance of successful treatment. Learn more at essentiahealth.org.
Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
And welcome to the Red River Grain pregame since 1986. And joining me on the line, we have head coach of the Breckenridge Cowgirls, Margaret Kruger. How's
day?
Yeah, it's game day. You're never going to be in a bad mood on game day for sure. Tell me a little bit about the guys' playoff opener and how do you think that's going to set the tone for your guys' year or for the postseason run?
Sure, yeah. So taking care of Battle Lake in 3 sets on Wednesday night was a great start. Going into that, we had a lot of confidence, and we were able to get a lot of players some playing time. You know, got to get the nerves out in the postseason play. So that was great to get some girls in and just prep us for tonight's game against New York Mills. We know what to expect. We've seen them twice already this year. So we practiced on our game plan, and I think we're set to go for the battle tonight.
Took care of them in 4 sets the first time you guys matched up with them, and then also played them at a tournament. And tell me a little bit about what you guys did to gain the advantage in those 2 matches.
Sure, yeah. So their coach's daughter is a setter and a very good hitter for them. So knowing that we got to shut her down, she's number 11. We need to block well against her when she's in the front row. But then opposite of her is their number 12. She's a middle. and she has a solid block in front of us. So our middles, Caitlin Kaler, Erin Blofis, need to be able to swing around her to find a way to score. But then our outsides know that we got to take care of business heading down the line, because that's an open spot for us to score off of too. So making sure that our blockers are ready to go. We worked a lot of that practice yesterday. And then defensively, we're going to adjust it a little bit depending on who's in their front row, so that we're just in a better position to dig up the ball so we can actually swing out of it. So I think, knowing them is probably a good thing, but also, like, we got to show up and still play our game too. So that's, like, our focus is what can we do to shut down their strong hitters.
Yeah, I always find myself asking coaches if they get a little weary of when they have to take on teams they've already beat a couple times, because it's really hard to beat a team 3 times, obviously, and then you also don't want the girls overlooking them. But a little bit about how the girls kind of approach the match and how they're keeping from doing that, I guess.
Sure, yeah. Well, I would agree with that. I've said that we've already beat them twice, but, it's hard to play a team again and again. And obviously postseason play, everybody's playing their best volleyball right now. So the talk at practice yesterday was, how are we feeling? And I got a lot of, we feel good, we feel confident, right? But we don't want to be overconfident. We can't underestimate anything. And then even some of the comments this morning from our captains was, let's play for each other tonight. Let's go out, let's have fun, but let's play for our team. So I love to hear that. And that's great that our mindset is, with each other, for each other, let's do this. So I think we're in good state of mind so far.
I know that getting the number 1 seed isn't like the end-all be-all goal, but a little bit about how excited the girls were when they found out that they had locked it up, and just a little bit of a testament to the outstanding regular season.
Yeah, like it's hard, right? Because playoffs start a whole new season for us. But putting ourselves in that position to have the best successful playoff season was one of our main goals going into this whole season. So playing those competitive games, winning those 5-setters, really set us up for a good position. Obviously in the playoffs, but overall in the state ranking, we have a very competitive section between the North and the South. And so we knew how we needed to play in the regular season to be successful in the postseason. So knowing that we can battle back and beat those tough teams and play against some of the best in the state, I think is going to give us confidence and a boost here in our postseason play.
I know it's kind of hard to nitpick from a sweep, but what is something that you want to take away from the first match that you guys had that you want to take and put into this one?
We need to block like we did. I think I was very impressed with Jaylee Ernst, Caitlin Kaler, Erin Blotfis, even Mariah Coltis got in, Ellie Brewer got in, and we all got blocks. So I was very impressed with that. We need to carry that over into tonight. Also, we need to bring a strong offensive game. So Carson Nepple going to rely on her a lot out of the back row. Sydney Roberts out of the back row to be able to start our offense, get those digs or those third receive passes. And we improved on that as the night went on Wednesday night. But, we're going to need more out of them come tonight just to make sure that we're able to attack the ball as aggressively as we can. So I'm going to carry that over from Wednesday into tonight and then really rely on our hitters to find the open spots. So I would like to see really strong attacking tonight.
How are you sitting injury-wise?
Everybody's healthy, knock on wood.
All right, that's good to hear. And what's going to be the key to getting off to a hot start tonight?
Start strong, serve aggressively, but hit the ball. That's going to be the big thing. We got to spark it by getting some big kills and big blocks right away. I think will give our girls a boost.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, thanks for having me.
And we'll return to the Red River Grain pregame show after this quick break.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what they do. They understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business, and that's why they offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact Shannon Miller at Miller & Associates today at 218-643-3665 or stop by their office at 1329 Highway 75 North in Breckenridge. Good luck to the Breckenridge Cowgirls in tonight's game from Miller & Associates American Family Insurance.
With over 50 years of experience, Ellingson knows the importance of proper water management. They take pride in their unmatched reputation in the Red River Valley as a leader in the design-build water management industry, and their legacy of on-grade and on-time agricultural drainage projects speak for itself. They offer a wide range of services, including agricultural drainage, controlled drainage, lift stations and pumps, assessments, consulting, design, and engineering. Contact Ellingson today, 701-893-9030 or EllingsonCompanies.com to book your spring project.
And welcome back as we wrap up the Red River Grain pregame show, serving the local farmers since 1986. Getting ready for some Section 6A volleyball. Breckenridge taking on New York Mills. Their final home game of the season, win or lose. Breckenridge moved on to this one with a sweep of Battle Lake for those who missed our Wednesday broadcast of the game. And enter this game with a record of 24-4. What a run they've already had, and going to try to keep it rolling as we start the postseason. Serving it up is going to be Parker Yagi to get it rolling. Who you call the triple threat, Dom. So
that's right.
Setting the expectations high.
She's got it. Great serve.
New York Mills have Carson Nepple pick up their first attack. And
net.
Looks like New York Mills strikes first. And what do you call it, Dom? Come on. I need your expertise here. What do they call here?
Parker Yagi in the net on that one.
All righty. New York Mills.
Good pass.
Get the first point to start this off. Chastity Hansen sends it over for Breckenridge. And a nice block here from Ryan Coltis. Kaler might have also been in on that one. Sydney Roberts on the attack this time around. Eagles send it back. Roberts picks it up. They're setting up Chastity Hansen once again. Sends it to the back row and out of play. 2-0 start for New York Mills. Breckenridge bested them in 4 sets earlier this year and also beat them in a tournament. As we got KK Kaler.
Good swing.
Then it back to Mills, and Carson Nepple receives.
Again.
And Kaler trying to get Breckenridge their first points, but picked up well by New York Mills. Diving pickup from Nepple. Roberts gets the first kill of the day.
It's great when they can utilize that back row attack from Roberts and Chastity.
Chastity will now try some serving. Chastity Hansen, sophomore outside hitter for this squad. And New York Mills gets a nice kill from number 14 on their squad, Chloe Costin. So we got that one, Costin.
Yeah, we'll figure these names out.
Yeah, if a parent yells at us, they'll fix it. You got a serve.
Good pickup by Kaler there.
Sydney Roberts returns it over. Kind of a push. And Parker Yagi, after it was partially blocked. Eagles, a little chaotic, but they get it sent back over. Sydney Roberts with the soft touch over. Picked up by the Eagles. And Eagles come back with a hard spike for the point.
The Cowgirls are going to have to be intentional with those tips. Don't make it a free ball. Find an open spot and put it down.
4-1 start for the Eagles here in Breckenridge as Kaler sends it with the spike. And this one knocked out of play, so Kaler with the kill. Aaron Blofis coming in for Carson Nepple. And Caitlin Kaler head back to the server's line. And New York Mills sends it to Roberts. Roberts doing a little bit of everything. Now with the soft touch once again. This time I think they're going to be setting up Aaron Blofis in the middle. She sends it to the back row, picked up by the Eagles. And now they Shoot it too far back into the back row for the Cowgirl point.
That is such a strong block up there with Coltis and Blofis, excuse me.
They're both taller than me. I'm usually the standard. 6 foot, the world's shortest tall person and tallest short person. As we got an ace from Kaler. She's got quite a few of those on the year. Rocking her sister Cam's old number 9. Cameron, one of the more accomplished players that this program has seen. So we got a 4-4 tie. Sydney Roberts pushes it over, and now we got New York Mills answering with the kill. After Breckenridge scored 3 straight, New York Mills regains the lead.
Yeah, I was saying in warm-ups that 11 has a really great swing, so they're going to have to make sure to close that block on her, or she's going to swing line all night.
Isla Olson, she's a senior on the squad, one of 4 of them on this New York Mills squad. Kaler receives the serve. Setting up Sydney Roberts, who puts a little too much mustard on that one. Through the back row. Make it a 6-4 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. New York Mills in the lead here in the opening set. And serving it is once again going to be number 11, Olson. Sydney Roberts receives. Parker Yagi sets up Aaron Blofis with a nice touch, but New York Mills is able to get over there. Sydney Roberts follows it up, and Kaler sends this one into the net. So 3 straight points from New York Mills. And Olson will continue at the server's line. Carson Neppel receives it. Looks like they're setting up Coltis this time around. Coltis on the right side. Senior Robinson, Aaron Blofis with a nice block. And New York Mills is able to recover. Sydney Roberts with a hard spike on the left side. Eagles return it into the net for the Roberts kill.
Cowgirls just need to find their groove now.
We'll see if your niece can help. Coley Schiller coming in to start it up. See how her first serve of the game goes. Sends it to the Eagles. And Carson Neppel fields a return from Elena Ruther.
Great coverage.
And Sydney Roberts sends that one to the back right side. And Carson Neppel not able to get there with the dive in the back. All right, 5-8. New York Mills lead here in the opening set once again.
That was a freshman, Ruther, from New York Mills with that swing.
I reckon that's one of the ones I'm actually kind of confident in, because I know I covered a Ruther when these two towns played football as well.
Oh.
Hopefully I was getting it right there.
If not, we're continuing to trend. Good or bad, good or bad.
We're consistent. That's all we need to be, like officials.
That's right.
Aaron Blofis sends it back. Kaler, the nice dig, and a little miscommunication there with Schuler and Blofis. It's a 5-9 score. On the court for Breckenridge, got Blofis, Neppel, Kaler, Robert Schuler, as well as Piper Janing. And a little bit of a miscue once again. 5-10. New York Mills rocking the black unis, the blue numbering. And Aaron Blofis picks up the kill.
That was a good tool. Instead of trying to swing through the block, once in a while use it to your advantage and get that ball out of bounds.
What kind of percentage you want her using that move then? Once every a few times
I want her to
a
swing.
match.
She
Yeah,
better swing.
usually swinging. That makes sense. New York Mills. And then this one go off of. Did they let that one through? Or
They let that one
it?
through, but they called the
evidently.
tip, which there was a slight one by KK back there. Kaler, excuse me.
Yep, I got you. I think more people know her as KK than Kaylin Kaler.
Exactly, so I'm going to ride with it. Great pass by Chastity.
Schiller setting up Hansen. Chastity Hansen. Now hitting it up to Sydney Roberts, who has to push it over to the Eagles. We're more than ready for it. Nice pickup from Schuler. Setting up Hansen. And her spike is blocked, and Breckenridge recovers nicely twice. And Sydney Roberts sends it back. Kaler hits this one into the ceiling, and New York Mills wins the rally. We got a 6-12 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We got a timeout taking this timeout, brought to you by Highcam Construction. We'll be right back. You are listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7 FM.
Take charge of your financial future with a bank in Breckenridge. Offers more than just traditional banking services. We also offer investment, wealth management, and insurance services for all of your financial needs. Bremer can help you plan for your future and protect what matters most. The professionals at Bremer are ready to help you think ahead. Stop by Bremer today to learn more about our comprehensive financial solutions, or call 218-643-8721.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School after that Cowgirl timeout. Breckenridge have Aaron Bloffis sending this one over for New York Mills, and now Dom's going to take over after this one. And that one sneaks in for, it was actually out.
It was out. New York Mills just tossed that one out. Cowgirls get the serve back, and we got Carson Neppel back to serve. Great float serve by Carson. Pass received, set, and they push it over back to Breckenridge. Schuler picks it up. Carson outside to Cassidy. Good dig by New York Mills. They can't convert.
You give Hansen the kill on that one then?
Yes.
Chastity Hansen picking up the kill. Carson Neppel keep doing her thing from the server's line.
Good receive, off the block, good pick up. Chastity pushes it deep. Out of system with New York Mills, and a big block outside. Kaler is up there, and she's got a strong block. She's great in the back row, and she's great in the front row.
As one of the shorter lineups I get to see after they got spoiled with that Bloffis-Coltis tandem at the beginning.
Neppel with another serve. New York Mills returns it with an outside hit. Coley tosses it up, and Breck throws over a free ball. Quick swing from New York Mills. Coley shoots it back. Another free ball from New York Mills.
Ooh. Sydney Roberts with a nice effort there.
Back row attack. Dig from Coley Schuler. Carson Neppel with the set. Kill from KK. Breckenridge is doing a really great job covering their hitters. Now they just need to convert on those covers more often versus sending free balls over to New York Mills.
4-0 run out of the timeout.
New York Mills passes it up. Outside hit. Block gets a touch. Great dig by Cassidy, and they get another swing. But we got somebody in the net from New York Mills.
They must have had some good advice. Some good advice in that huddle.
Coach Margaret. Great. I keep wanting to call Coach Wilson.
Oh yeah, I know. I've caught myself. I still catch myself.
Oh, good. I'm not the only one. The block's up. Coley with the back set. Oh, Sydney Roberts is just all over the backcourt right now. Another good block by Piper Janing. And tight in the net. That's Chastity Hansen in the net. New York Mills gets the ball back.
It's like one of those things where they kind of got there at the same time. I usually don't know how that's going to go. And New York Mills made a quick substitution here. Their head coach, Tammy Olson, running the show on the sideline.
Vaden's back into serve. She's a defensive specialist. Coco sets it out to Kaler. She tips it over. Coley back to Chastity Hansen.
Whew.
Great tool off the block.
That's mustard on it.
Yeah, little top spin.
Ryan Coltis coming into the game, as is Parker Yagi. They do a good job of splitting up those two setters. I always say it's crazy how close their stats are almost every night.
Yeah. Great hitters, great setters. Another big block. The big block is back.
Ties it up at
Coltis
13.
with the block.
On your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, 13-13 ball game here in the opening set. Breckenridge was trailing 6-12.
Parker Yagi back with the serve. Received by New York Mills' libero. Sets it outside. Oh. Can't get the pickup.
Ryan Coltis trying to keep it alive there before it bounced into the stands. And heading back to the service line is Gabby Vaden.
Nice pickup by Roberts. Parker sets it. And KK uses the block very nicely and finishes that swing for a point for the Cowgirls.
Two teams trading blows here. 14-14, the opening set on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Chastity Hansen serves this one up.
Nice pass by New York Mills, sets it outside. They get a touch, but we're in the net. I believe that was Coltis in the net this time. Yep.
Coltis up there trying to make the play, as was Kaler.
We got number 9 back to the serve for New York Mills, Elena Bond. High serve. Back to netball. Parker sets it. Ooh. You can tell Roberts wanted that.
Oh, yeah.
She wanted that one bad.
Sydney Roberts sends it into the net. 14-16 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Eagles serving it. Kaler, serve receive.
Great push. Swings. No touch. Oh, calls a touch. Line judge calls a touch. Number 9 for New York Mills is still swinging. Elena Bond. Cowgirls need a good receive here to get that ball back and stop their momentum. Great pass by KK. We're going back to her in the middle. And she finds the open area for a kill.
Got to keep going back to that well.
Yep.
Kaylin Kaler getting going.
So they hide Kaler in the back row, and I think the girls that are playing against forget that she's coming to the front row to attack, because that happened to us.
Kaler, a junior middle hitter on the squad.
Serving Kaler. That libero's doing a great job picking up those tough serves. Parker. To Kaler.
Like a little bit of a miscue there on that one.
Yep.
You could just tell where she kind of took off. She thought that was going to be somewhere else.
And they're really close together there. Sometimes you got to create spacings and set your other pin hitter on the right side to balance out the court and get their defense moving.
All right. Starting to speak my language here with some spacing. It's like we're jumping into basketball
That's
lingo
right.
here.
Triangle spacing. Roberts again. New York Mills picks it up, dumps it over. Parker with the set to Bloffish. She pushes it deep and finds zone 1 for a kill. Turner, do we know volleyball zones?
I'm going to learn them right now.
All right.
I didn't watch a Volleyball for Dummies video before I came here like the time I did a hockey game. And I had Snoop Dogg teaches you hockey video that I found on YouTube.
That's wonderful. Oh, Coley Schuler.
Coley Schuler with the ace.
Beautiful serve, right to the campfire, zone 6. New York Mills serve receive is really deep, so if you're a talented server and you can find that gap, serve them short, you can be successful tonight.
Schuler trying to make it back-to-back.
Pick it up, back row attack from New York Mills. Roberts picks it up, set from Coley outside. Roberts swings off the block.
That's 3 straight from the Cowgirls to tie this one up at 18, and we got another timeout. This time it's taken by New York Mills. This timeout brought to you by Heitkamp Construction. You are listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is proud to be serving the Red River Valley since 1974. The staff in Mindak Farmers Cooperative would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the agribusiness community. From the fields to the parts stores to the factory, everyone works together to sweeten the local economy, pumping millions into the strength of our schools, communities, and businesses. Thanks to all for helping support the communities. Pure sugar by nature. Mindak Farmers Cooperative in Wapaton.
And welcome back after that Heitkamp Construction timeout. Coley Schuler will continue her run at the server's line.
Top spin serve from Coley. New York Mills with a nice pass. Setter dump. Coley's there for the defense though and picks it up. Out to Roberts. It's blocked, but Roberts is able to pick up her own swing, and she comes back with the kill. That was a great never give up mentality right there.
That was a heck of a swing.
And she was on the ground, popped back up and got that kill. Coley Schuler back for the serve again.
I thought I was going to have to duck that one. But
I got you.
oh!
Another ace from Coley. We call that one a tape tickler.
Got a little bit of the top of the net, dropped in.
Yep, tickles the tape, gets an ace.
Second ace of the night.
Coley Schuler with the serve again. Great float serve, sends it deep. New York Mills pass and sets it up to their right side. Piper Janing with the dig. Ooh. Now they're really pushing the ball out to Roberts. Now I think would be a great time to mix those sets up and get their defense moving because you know that that block is going to sit on Roberts.
We'll tell Margaret between sets.
All right, great. Costin back to serve for New York Mills. Set by or pass by Kaler. Sydney Roberts on the right side. Back to New York Mills. They push it over for a free ball.
Tough break for the Cowgirls.
Yep, that's the middle of the court right there. We call it a campfire on our team, and that's a spot where it can get dicey if you're not communicating to cover that area. New York Mills with the serve again. Kaler with a great pass. They push it out to Aaron Bloffis. Big swing. Big kill from Aaron Bloffis.
I see why you said you want her swinging. That makes sense. 21-20.
The height, the reach, the power, you got to take advantage of that. Sydney Roberts is going to be serving next for the Cowgirls, 21-20. Float serve back to their libero. She's got a good pass to their setter. And the middle tools the block. That was, I can't find that number.
Oh, that was Piper Janing.
Oh.
Or my apologies for New York Mills.
Yeah, Bruce.
Oh, yeah, Price.
Price, I'm so sorry, Price. I will get your last name right.
It spelled like Bruce.
It is. New York Mills serving again. Dundren. They use the middle. Piper Janing. New York Mills sets their middle again. Off the fingertips of Kaler. Coley goes and gets it. And the block is there for the free ball pass. And they deny that to make the score 22-21. Dundra back to serve. She serves it deep and out.
Ties it back up at 22. Carson Netball redoing the honors.
Ooh. Fortunately serves it short into the net.
Is that the announcer jinx?
I know, it is. And here's the thing.
Looked like it was the announcer jinx there.
I'm such a reactive person, so for every play, I'm not trying to ooh and ah, so I apologize to anybody listening.
It's okay. You should hear me every time someone hits a euro in a basketball game. You get the loudest ooh every time. And we got another timeout. This timeout brought to you by Highcamp Construction. 22-20, or Breckenridge Trails 23-22. You're listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7.
At Sienna Court, it's about hospitality, compassion, and people who care. But don't take my word for it. Listen to Herb, a Sienna Court resident.
I like it very much. Why not? They take care of all my needs. I'm leading a good life up there. No, they're all to St. Catherine. They even ask you things that you're good for yourself. They can do that for you. That's the way they are. No, they're very good people. All of them.
Living the good life with hospitality, compassion, and people who care. That's what Sienna Court is all about.
And welcome back after a Highcamp Construction timeout. 23-22, New York Mills lead in the opening set.
Baden just served. Coco with the set back outside to Kaler. New York Mills hits it out. They're a little off balance there. They were an out-of-system set and couldn't get anything going.
Ties it back up at 23 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard.
Parker Yagi subs back in for Piper. She's going to be serving. New York Mills gets the pass. They set it outside. Roll shot to the middle.
Ooh.
Parker
Yagi
Parker
try getting a handle on that one.
Yep. All right, 24-23. This could be game point for New York Mills. Their libero's back serving.
Ooh.
Tape tickler.
Oh, I almost had it on the spot there.
You had it. Breck sends over a free ball. Outside swinging. Good touch by the blockers to slow that swing down. Yagi sets it to Parker and to KK, and she gets the kill.
Kaylin Kaler extending the set. 24-24.
Chastity Hansen back to serve for the Cowgirls. Good serve. Oh, setter tries to dump it, and she gets the point. Chastity Hansen tried to make the read on that one. She was just a second too late.
24-25, New York Mills back in the lead.
Alana Bond serving now for New York Mills.
Parker Yegi setting up Caitlin Kaler. Kaler sends it over to the Eagles. And now a nice pickup from Carson Nepple. Setting up Sydney Roberts for the swing.
And good defense by them. Cassidy with the dig goes a little too high. They're going to send another free ball over to New York Mills. Great pass, and she gets a tip. Parker Yegi with the set. They go on to the back row swing. Big attack by number 11.
Coltis!
They get that down.
Mariah Coltis being a gamer.
Coltis using her height and being aggressive, which is really great to see. And that's only going to be a bigger problem for teams as she gets older.
25-25 after the sophomore's kill.
KK with the serve. New York Mills swings, but they swing long and it is out. All right, you're in a game point situation for Breckenridge with Caitlin Kaler serving.
Trying to clinch the opener here. Caitlin Kaler sends it over.
Serves it back deep. They set their outside, number 12. She hits it cross court to Carson Nepple. And she tries to find a spot, but it's not there. But Coltis is back with a big block. And New York Mills hits it out, and Breckenridge takes the first set.
Mariah Coltis back-to-back kills to close that out. Breckenridge takes game one. Take a quick break and come back for set number 2. You're listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
Now you can plug into reliable service. Call Somerville Electric in Breckenridge. They've been serving the area since 1985 and are locally owned. For years, their promise has been and will be reliable service and dependability. The proof of the quality is there when you need fast, dependable electric service and professional electricians. Just plug in. Call Somerville Electric at 643-3435. Somerville Electric would like to wish the Breckenridge Cowgirls and Cowboys good luck in tonight's game.
Valley Bead Service and Manufacturing in Dwight will be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week during the main campaign. Count on Valley Bead Service to keep things running smooth with an extensive supply of parts on hand for all brands of harvesters and quick turnaround time for on-site repairs. Valley Bead Service and Manufacturing has a service truck and is ready to get you back to work with experience and 24-hour in-field service. Valley Bead Service and Manufacturing is the name you can trust for this year's harvest. Call Tony at 642-1181. When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating, so many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. I love the bright, beautiful apartments, and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
Big John's Car Pro, your undercar specialist at 209 4th Street South in Wahpeton, offers free estimates on the repair or replacement of exhaust systems for cars, RVs, and trucks. Big John's also offers complete radiator repair, tires and alignments, specializing in catalytic converters, shocks and struts, and complete brake service from professionals with years of experience. Call 642-5194 to set up your appointment. Big John's Car Pro in Wahpeton.
And welcome back. Getting ready for set number 2. Section 6A volleyball. Breckenridge taking the opener, 27-25. Back-to-back kills from Mariah Coltis to close that one out. And a little bit about, during the basketball season, I was always talking about we got to get Mariah's aggressiveness up a little bit here. She's just seeming a little timid. Do you think we saw a step right there?
Oh yeah, it's happening. You can see it in the swings and in the blocks.
Oh, she was hyped after that first one.
She was.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun when you have your teammates surrounding you.
Yep.
And pushing you.
On the floor for the Cowgirls, Coltis, Hansen, Kaler, Yegi, Roberts, and Neppel. Neppel just came in for Blofus.
I think we're set for another exciting set of volleyball here. Number 17 back to serve for New York Mills.
I don't got my blood pressure up. I don't know if I need another exciting one.
Serves it to middle deep. Roberts gets the pass and sends it to Kaler from Schuler, and she gets, Yegi, and she gets the kill. Quick side out from the Cowgirls there. Number 5, Chastity Hansen, serving for the Cowgirls. She serves it to middle, back to their libero. It's a tight set, and KK is able to get a hand on it and put that down for a 2-0 lead for the Cowgirls.
Good start to the set for Kaler. Back-to-back kills. She's just stat padding at this point.
I like it. Keep that pencil sharp. Chastity Hansen with the serve. Serves again to middle, back to the libero. Setter pops it up for an out of system. Dig by Chastity Hansen. Piper Yegi sends it back for a back row dig, but their middle blocker is there to put it down. Number 9, Alana Bonnigan. She's also getting some good stats for New York Mills this game. Ballbach is serving for, for New York Mills, and she gets the ace. That's probably on me because I'm probably saying her name wrong.
You lit a fire under her.
I did. I don't know.
Ballbach sounds accurate.
Yeah.
Kaylin.
Yep. She's got a nice top spin serve, so they're going to drop as soon as they cross over the net. She does it again, but Kaler's able to get a nice dig this time, and she gets it right back for the kill from Parker Yegi.
Another Kaler kill. It's got a good ring to it.
It does.
3-2 lead for the Cowgirls here in set number 2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard.
Now Kaler's back to serve. Let's see if she can add another stat, and she does.
She does.
Kaler with the ace doesn't sound as good, but just another kind of a back row kill.
KK with the ace.
Yeah, there we go. She's going again. Sets it to the middle. They're going to go outside with that, but Neppel's able to pick that up. Yegi sends it out to Roberts, and they get blocked again. Oh, unfortunately, that for the Cowgirls, that number 9 really seems to have Roberts down for her timing and is getting some really great blocks up to keep her contributions minimal. But the thing with the Cowgirls, they've got a lot of other girls that can step up.
And number 9 is Elena Bound. As a little bit of a miscue in the back row there between Kaler and Neppel for the ace.
Yeah, that was a great serve. She's trying to hit that second seam in between the passers, and she was able to connect on that.
Elena Bound continues.
Sends it a little short. Kaler picks it up. Parker Yegi pushes it outside to Roberts. She finds a spot, but New York Mills is there, and they convert quickly to a kill by Ala Olsen. Ayla Olsen? We'll just say Olsen. She's the hitter I was talking about. She's got a very good swing. When she gets to the back row, she sets, but in the front row, she swings outside. So interesting lineup by New York Mills. Parker Yegi with the set to Roberts, and she gets through that block with a hard top spin swing and converts for a kill.
Short-lived lead for New York Mills here in set number 2. Now back at 5-5. 27-25 was the score of the opening set. Breckenridge taking that one.
Coley Schuler back to serve again. Great float serve from Coley. New York Mills has a pass, sets it to the right side, and they tool the block and convert for a kill. That was number 11 again. She's going to be going back to serve now, so we'll get her out of the front row. Olsen with the serve, jump serve. Roberts with a nice pass to Schuler, but Erin Bloftis was pushed a little too far outside, so she ran into the antenna on that one. 5-7, New York Mills. Olsen back again with the serve. Jump serve to Roberts again, little off the net, so they're going to go back row to KK. New York Mills with the dig, and tip back to Breckenridge. Kaler sets it outside, and they send another free ball over. Number 11 with the back row slide found a little hole in the Cowgirls' defense. Again, I think a little bit of a communication issue.
3 straight from New York Mills makes it an 8-5 score here in set number 2.
11 with the serve again, sends it really deep towards the back line, but it is still in.
Dropped that in nicely.
She did. That's a top spin serve, and those will drop quickly. They're hard to read.
I'm going to go with Isla Olsen.
Ooh, that makes way more sense.
It looks like Ayla, though. It's Isla Olsen.
There's some St. Mary's teachers that might be listening to this who are very disappointed in me.
Well, it's either they're disappointed in you or me, so it's...
I'm sorry, Miss Wick.
Well, Miss H hears us right down there, I think.
That's
So.
right. Olsen again with an ace, and here she goes to serve.
5-0 run from New York Mills.
Aaron Bloffis with the swing. But their libero goes back and gets it. They have to get this third one over, and it is short.
Aaron Bloff is stopping the bleeding with the kill.
Yeah.
Gets the score to 10-6. Cowgirls trailed by as many as 6 in the opening set. Trailed 12-6. Recovered nicely.
Roberts with the serve. She sends it deep. New York Mills sends a free ball over. Kaler passes it up nicely for a quick set to Bloffis. Dig by New York Mills, and she finds a hole in zone 5.
It's a good effort from Roberts there to lay out for that one, but I got a little nervous when I saw her landing. Reckless abandon.
Hey, that's volleyball, though. I always tell people it is a contact sport. You're just contacting the floor most of the time. We got a right side swing by Aaron Bloffis right there. Didn't get on top of it, and that ball went out. So another serve for Chloe Costin from New York Mills, number 14.
Deja vu with another 12-6 deficit.
Yep. Kaler with a nice pass. Schuler puts it out to Chastity Hansen, and she has a big swing. But New York Mills is able to pick it up and send over a free ball to Breckenridge. Let's see if they can convert. Roll shot from Chastity Hansen. New York Mills sets middle. Piper Yagi picks up the tip. Roberts sets up back row for KK.
Nice block.
Yes, New York Mills is not able to convert on that, and right away they run into that big Breckenridge block.
Bloffis on that one. Who's the other? Was that also KK?
Yes.
Carson Neppel sends it over.
Outside attack.
Wasn't able to get there.
She wasn't. If New York Mills is able to hit that line shot, it'll be tough for Breckenridge's defense to stop that.
Annika Dunrud continuing at the server's line.
Yep. Roberts picks up a pass. Coley goes out to KK, and she cuts it very nicely outside and gets a kill.
The KK set continues, providing a nice spark for her squad here in set number 2. Parker Yagi going to try to do the same.
And Coltis is also back in.
Had 3 aces last match.
Sends it back to the middle. They set their middle. Parker Yagi digs it, but we kind of ran into each other and weren't able to convert on that.
All right, I assume it's called the campfire because it seems like everyone's sitting around the campfire when it lands in between everybody. There we go.
And since your setter sits in that zone, a lot of times I'll tell my players to send all free balls to zone 2 because you take your setter out of the game. Roberts with the pass. Parker to KK. She tries to find line, but it's a little wide.
Makes it 15-8 lead for New York Mills in set number 2.
My nephew Nolan over there chasing down balls. Good hustle,
Good
Nolan. I love
effort.
to see it. Number 17 back to serve, Bella Vaden. Roberts with a nice pass. Yagi sends it back to Piper, and Piper's able to find that block and drop it down.
Chastity Hansen going to take over at the server's line.
Topspin served by Chastity to their libero. She's able to get a nice pass, and they have a quick convert over the shoulder pass to number 11, Olsen, for the kill. That is really hard to defend or to hit when the ball's coming over your right shoulder and you're a right-handed hitter. So that was impressive to see.
Got a timeout taken by the Cowgirls. Once again, they're going to try to spark the squad here as they head into the timeout like they did in the opening set. We'll take a quick break. You're listening. It's Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7 FM.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wapaton. Get up to $120 in rebates on the purchase and install of a set of 4 tires. Save on the purchase and install of front and rear brake pads. Save up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install Motors and save up to $80 in rebates on the purchase and install on GM shocks and struts. Big Town Deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GM at smithmotors.com.
And welcome back to Breckenridge High School. We got a 16-9 Breckenridge lead on your Carlson Family, or New York Mills lead in set number 2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breck took the opening set, and we're back in action.
New York Mills with the serve. Nepple with a good pass. Yagi sends it to KK. She isn't able to convert. New York Mills sends it deep on a free ball. Again with KK in the middle. New York Mills keeps prevailing with that great timing on their front block.
17-9 advantage. Biggest deficit the Cowgirls have faced so far in this match here in set number 2.
Ball back to serve, number 21 for New York Mills. Kaler gets a good pass. Yagi to Roberts.
Heck of a block.
Very good block. That might have been out, but that's such a close call. It's hard to tell for the outside who is supposed to be covering that block.
3 straight from New York Mills.
New York Mills with the great serve. Chastity back roll. That's a hard one to get off, but error by New York Mills, and they push it into the net.
That was a bullet into the net.
Cowgirls have the serve back with Kaler at the back line.
With how this second set has gone, this is who you want there.
Yes, exactly. Good float serve from Kaler. Pass by New York Mills. They set up outside to number 11. She isn't able to convert. Cowgirls set it out to Roberts, and she pushes it over. Oh, and that big Aaron Blofis and Coltis block is successful. You know, thinking about what Margaret said, I was able to listen a little of the pregame. She needs them to swing aggressively to win this game, and I think she's 100% right with that. Kaler back with the serve. Setter dump from New York Mills. Unfortunately, Coltis isn't able to keep that ball in as she tries to pick up the setter dump.
New York Mills getting back, they lead back to 8, 19-11 here in the second period on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard.
New York Mills serves it. Kaler to Yagi. Out to Aaron Blofis. Swings through too fast and pushes that into the net.
Eagles up to a 20-11 lead now here in set number 2.
Bond serving again for New York Mills. She goes back to Nepple, to Yagi. They do a middle quick attack to Roberts. She tips it middle. New York Mills comes in with another tip. Free ball galore happening right now. Outside tip. Fortunately, it's a hard situation to be in. Sometimes especially tall block, they go up to block and they try to reach for that ball, but sometimes it hurts more than helps.
Head coach Margaret Kruger taking another timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with him. This timeout brought to you by Highcam Construction. Cowgirls trail 21-11 here in set number 2. You're listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
Insurance companies.
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local.
We're here. Insurance junk. What is a fair? But why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains number 1 today.
And welcome back to Breckenridge High School. Cowgirls down 21-11 here in set number 2, and Aaron Blofis picking up a kill out of the timeout.
That was a great swing by Aaron Blofis, swinging for the fences, knowing that her players are going to have her back in coverage. Coley Schuler back in the game, serving.
Schuler.
Oh, yep.
Sending it over.
Set by New York Mills, back set. Good coverage by Sydney Roberts. Coley sends it right back to her, but unable to convert on the power tip. I think Roberts was trying to send that deep. She was just a little late, so she got caught up in the net there. Number 11, Olsen, back for New York Mills to serve. Jump serve. sends it middle deep. Kaler to Schuler, back to Blofis. Dig by New York Mills. They set their outside, and she tries to tip short to zone 2. Kaler out of system set to Roberts. Quick game of volleyball here, folks. But Erin Blofis is able to get up and get a big block and stop New York Mills' quick set.
22-13. New York Mills leading here in set number 2. Trying to even it up after the Cowgirls took the opener.
Sydney Roberts with the serve. Good dig by New York Mills. They go back to their outside, a little give and take, and she's able to find an angle, and it's deflected off Sydney Roberts.
23-13 advantage for the Eagles here at Breckenridge High School on their brand new snazzy court.
Chloe Costin with the serve for New York Mills. Dig by Chastity Hansen. Schuler goes back to her, and it is blocked. Oh. Number 12 for New York Mills. Dundren is able to take advantage of that overpass, and she spikes it right back down to the campfire of the Breckenridge Cowgirls. New York Mills with the serve again. Good serve, but Kaler's back there with the steady serve receive. They send a free ball over. Timing was off on that set. New York Mills back to the middle. They like to set number 12 when she's in the front row. Piper Janing with the tip. Another tip by New York Mills. Coley's able to pick up the tip, but there was nobody from the Cowgirls to pick that up for her. So New York Mills takes that one, 25-13.
Even it up, one set apiece. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
Ready to gain an edge in your career? Titan Machinery's service technician apprenticeship program is designed for anyone wishing to become a diesel mechanic, working on Case IH equipment through full-time, on-the-job training. Enjoy a hands-on work experience from factory-trained service experts and apply your knowledge from school directly to your work with this unique program opportunity. Become a Titan in the industry and grow with a dealership that invests in you at Titan Machinery Wahpeton, your local Case IH dealer. Visit titanmachinery.com/careers to learn more.
At American Family Insurance, Protect Farms and Ranches is at the heart of what they do. They understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business, and that's why they offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact Shannon Miller at Miller & Associates today at 218-643-3665 or stop by their office at 1329 Highway 75 North in Breckenridge. Good luck to the Breckenridge Cowboys in tonight's game from Miller & Associates American Family Insurance.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. They switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
Big John's Car Pro, your undercar specialist at 209 4th Street South. Wahpeton offers free estimates on repair or replacement of exhaust systems for cars, RVs, and trucks. Big John's also offers complete radiator repair, tires and alignments, specializing in catalytic converters, shocks and struts, and complete brake service from professionals with years of experience. Call 642-5194 to set up your appointment. Big John's Car Pro in Wahpeton.
And welcome back. New York Mills evens it up with a 25-13 win in set number 2. And what do you think was the big thing that was kind of a key there that helped them turn it around from set 1 to 2 for New York Mills, Dom?
New York Mills has a really great serve receive, and vice versa. They were putting the pressure on Breckenridge with their serves. Also, I was telling Turner in the game break that New York Mills runs like a 6-3 defense. They got like 3 different setters, so there's a lot to keep track of who's setting, who's hitting at that time, and also their libero is really solid. Cowgirls need to stop serving to the libero.
I've been grilling Margaret all year on what it's like having 2 setters. Having 3 just kind of, that sounds insane to me. That sounds insane.
Parker Yagi with the serve. She sends it deep. They try to run a fake, but it's blocked. Overpass by New York York Mills. Parker Yagi sets it to Kaler, and she's able to cut that ball and get a kill. KK is really great about seeing where the block is and going around it.
And good about trying to get her team off to a nice start as well. Did the same thing in set number 2. We'll see if Breckenridge can maintain this a little better this time around.
Parker Yagi serves again and gets an ace. She gets a really nice short serve.
Reverse announcer's jinx. There you go.
That's right. I knew we'd get one. Point us.
It all evens out.
Parker Yagi with the serve again. Tries to go short again, but the libero's there to pick it up. Out of system set to number 11. Roberts with the dig. Yagi sends it out to Chastity. Chastity's blocked. Unfortunately deflected off Coltis. So New York Mills will get the serve back. Ball back to serve for New York Mills, number 21, the libero. She has a nice floater. Neppel with a great pass. Yagi to KK again. Dig by New York Mills. KK with the tip, and she's able to find a hole in zone 4. That block comes over, you see that, and you take it. That's a great play by KK. Chastity Hansen back to serve for the Cowgirls. Chastity serves. Dig, they set it out to their outside again, but that block is there again.
Coltis with the kill block.
Coltis using that height and long arms to build an absolute roof. Cowgirls serve, Chastity Hansen with it. She serves the middle back. They set right back. She rolls it in, but Hansen's there for the dig. Yagi out to Roberts. Another big block. Cowgirls unable to pick that up.
You get a little nervous when you see people jumping and you see someone next to them on the ground there.
All the time.
I've seen too many rolled ankles in my life to not have a panic attack when I see that.
Stepped on fingers.
Oh, boy.
Roberts with a great pass. They set it back to KK. Unable to find a hole. Outside attack by New York Mills. And she has a nice cut and is able to score another point for New York Mills. That is number 11, Olsen again with the kill. I have a feeling she's leading their kills at the moment.
4-3 Breckenridge lead here in set number 3.
Bound serves. Robert with the dig. Parker's able to bring it back. And another tip from New York Mills. The Cowgirls really need to sit down in their front row defense because they're taking advantage of that height and them standing up at the moment.
3 straight points from the Eagles, ties it up at 4.
Number 9 serves again, Bond. Cowgirls unable to get a kill, but they get it over the net. Back set by New York Mills, but there is no touch and it's in the take. Cowgirls get the ball back. 5-4 Cowgirls.
On the court for Breckenridge, we got KK at the server's line. Yagi, Hansen, Coltis, Blofis, and Roberts.
Good serve. Setter tries to dump it again, but Roberts says not today. Aaron Blofis with the swing unsuccessful.
Ooh.
That was a really great read by number 11, Olsen again. She's able to find those holes and take advantage.
Then Breckenridge's number 11, I thought was about to break her nose there, diving for that.
Almost went straight into the pole. Jump serve by Olsen. Roberts with the pass. Yagi with the set to Blofis. Blofis is unable to get on top of that ball and swings it out of bounds.
New York Mills takes their first lead of the set. 6-5 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard.
Olsen back behind the line with that lethal jump serve. She's going to go to the middle of the court to the libero, Neppel. Yagi goes back to Coltis, unable to find a hole. New York Mills sets it to their middle, able to use the block and get a kill for New York Mills. Cowgirls really have to press the net and make sure those balls drop straight down on the other side of the net. Olsen back again with the serve. Out, so it sends it deep, good read. Cowgirls get it back. And Coley Schuler is back in the game to serve. 6-7 Cowgirls. Or 6-7 New York Mills. Good float serve from Coley. Outside swinging for New York Mills. Carson Neppel with the dig. Coley to Blofis. Ooh. Tickled the tape for a kill.
I didn't know if that was only a serve thing. I wasn't sure. I was like, is that reserved just for aces?
The tape can be tickled at any time. I'm going to see how many times I can say that tonight. Coley again with the serve. They go set it to the middle, but Piper is able to pick that up. And Blofis reaching up and using her height to just put it on the other side. Out of system set, dig by Coco. Roberts again sends it over for another free ball. And the middle for New York Mills is able to convert again, taking advantage of Blofis not pressing her hands over the net and getting another kill.
New York Mills regains the lead at 8-7 here in set number 3. Both teams have taken a set tonight.
Costin with the serve. Coakley sets it out to Blofis, and Blofis is able to return the favor and convert on a kill. We've got Sydney Roberts back to serve. Fortunately, not enough height on that serve for Sydney. Hit goes down into the net. So New York Mills gets the ball back, and we'll have Dunrud serving for New York Mills. Butchering one last name at a time. Dig by Kaler. Coley has to chase it down, and Chastity Hansen brings it back into the net. And Aaron Blofis is going to make sure they pay for that overpass and converts on a kill.
As long as you're getting the local ones right, we're usually good there. You know, I was calling a certain someone Collie for a bulk of the sports reports this year. So.
That's a great pronunciation. Oh, I'm going to say that from now on. Not on air, but to her. New York Mills tries to get a back set into the right side, but she is not able to get it over the net. So we have Carson Neppel serving.
Back-to-back kills for the Cowgirls.
Nice jump set from them, but they're not able to convert. Free ball to the Cowgirls, and Coley goes to Kaler. Dig. New York Mills. Good defense by Coley Schuler. I'm not biased. She picks that up. Chastity Hansen roll shot. New York Mills, good dig. Little miscommunication on that set. Again with another out of system to their outside hitter. Carson Neppel is controlling the backcourt. Chastity Hansen's really reaching and using the top of that block to her advantage.
That was a heck of a kill from Chastity Hansen to get the lead at 11-9. Cowgirls have scored 3 straight. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7 FM, part of the I3G Media Sports Network.
With over 50 years of experience, Ellingson knows the importance of proper water management. Their unmatched reputation in the design-build water management industry. Time agricultural for itself. They offer a wide range of services, including controlled drainage, lift stations and pumps, assessments, consulting, design, and engineering. Contact Ellingson today, 701-893-9030, or Ellingson Company. Your spring project.
And welcome back after that Highcamp construction timeout. We got an 11-9 score. Breckenridge in the lead here in set number 3.
Neppel with a great serve, top spin. It just dropped, and New York Mills wasn't able to get there. Ace Neppel.
4 straight points for the Cowgirls.
She's quickly back behind the line again with another serve. Sends it deep this time. Dig by New York Mills. They set their outside. The block is there again.
Piper Janing.
But Piper with the rebound and just sends it right back to their middle of the court and gets a kill.
Part of the plan.
It was. Carson with another serve. Good float serve, but she's going to set that tight. So they have to send a free ball over. Coley sets that out to Chastity. Chastity with a quick arm swing and is able to convert with a kill.
Cowgirls have built a 14-9 lead here in set number 3. Try to add to this 6-0 run.
Neppel with the serve. Another great serve. Their setter goes outside. She's off the net. Chastity's playing great defense. Slide by Piper Yagid. And their outside number 5, Ruther, hits it out of bounds. Point Cowgirls.
Dominant run here from Neppel, her teammates.
Totally different vibe from the last set for the Cowgirls. A lot more energy and quickness. Another great serve by Nepple. Quick ran
Oh
by
my
the Cowgirls.
goodness!
But Coley Schuler's pumped right now because she just got a one-handed dig, sent a free ball over with it, and gets a kill. We call that a BK. Back row kill. Unfortunately, Nepple serves it out of bounds, but she had a run of great serves right there. It's able for the Cowgirls to capitalize even more and build on their lead.
16-10. After that, 8 straight points from Breckenridge.
Baden for New York Mills subs in to serve. She has a deep serve to Chastity Hansen with the dig or the pass, and she gets it back. Unfortunately, swings too deep. Point New York Mills.
I think we got someone trying out for Manager of the Year over there. Did you see that recovery to protect
I
the
know.
iPad back there? That was
That's
impressive.
Baden
Fastest
with
recovery
another
we've seen
serve.
tonight.
It is. KK with the dig. Dump. Quick dump by New York Mills middle. The Cowgirls were not ready, so another point. Chipping away at the Cowgirls lead right now.
Breckenridge leading 16-12 here in set number 3. They took the opener, and now this serve goes into the net.
Cowgirls are going to get that back in. Coley Schuler subs out for Coltis, and Yagi subs in for Piper.
That back row kill might be a early candidate for play of the game right now.
It should be. Yagi with the serve. New York Mills tips it. Dig by Yagi. Nepple sends it out to Chastity, and she has a great swing with the kill right in the middle of the court. So Yagi will be serving again. Float serve, sends it short, but their DS is there to pick it up. They send it outside, off the block. Fortunately, Roberts isn't able to get behind that ball and create an angle for a pass.
18-13 score. You're in set number 3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge in the lead.
Their libero is back to serve. Number 21 sends it short. Beautiful pass by Roberts. Yagi sends it out to Kaler, and she's able to get another kill.
Forgot about KK.
Do we ever?
I think they might have. We didn't.
I'm trying really hard not to break into song right now. Chastity Hansen with the serve. Unfortunately, she had a little bit of a toss that was outside of her body and in front of her, so she served that one into the net. Bond is back to serve for New York Mills. 14-19. KK with the pass. Yagi goes back to KK. Tight pass from New York Mills, and we're scrambling. Fortunately, Yagi and Chastity were not able to bring that ball back into play. So number 9 for New York Mills. Bond will be serving again.
19-15 Breckenridge advantage here in set number 3. Once again, these teams have each taken a set so far.
Bond to serve. Great pass by Nepple. Yagi pushes that outside to Roberts. She sends it deep corner. New York Mills picks it up, tips it into the campfire zone for the Cowgirls. They're going to send a pushover and free ball that. Another setter dump by New York Mills. KK is going to go up and try to sweep that one. Playing really close to the net. KK sends it deep again. Outside attack by New York Mills. But huge block by Coltis again. Really pressing her hands over the net so that ball has no choice but to go down.
Coltis getting some help from KK right next to her. Now she'll handle the serving.
Good serve by KK. Block off the fingers. Juggling it above the net. That middle goes for another dump, but Roberts is there. Sacrifices her body, picks that one up. Oh, there's big,
got some in the net there?
Yep, big outside swing by New York Mills, and the blockers got a little excited. I'm not sure if that was Erin Blofis or Mariah Coltis in the net, but teach their own. A number 11 serving, Olsen for the New York Mills. Deep serve, Carson Nepple makes it look easy. Yagi to Blofis. Can't convert. They set their middle. Oh, that one rode the net. Another net tickler, as they would say, or tape tickler. So that makes the Cowgirls lead to only 3. 17-20. Cowgirls still lead. Sydney Roberts with a great pass. Yagi pushes it out to Blofis. She's able to play it off the block and find the middle of the court.
We say 21-17 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge up here in set number 3.
Coley Schuler serving again, and that worked out really well for them that first set with her back behind the service line. So let's see if it works out. And she does another great serve. Out of system for New York Mills. They tip it over. Coley with the defense. They're going on to Sydney Roberts. Another middle attack. Off midline, so defense for the Cowgirls. Got a little off kilter there. Number 14, Chloe Costin for the New York Mills, going back to serve. Kaler with the pass. Coley sends it deep to Blofis, and she tools the block again. Very successful swing. Blofis has been able to convert when she's in that serve receive, coming from the outside position. Able to use her length. Roberts back to serve. Set, that's off the net. Into the middle, Roberts is there to pick it up. Coley sends it deep outside. Chastity pushes it over. Middle attack from New York Mills, but the block is there. Good coverage by New York Mills. Tip by New York Mills. Roberts is there. Piper sets it to Chastity this time. Converts on it. Uses the block. Their blocker isn't able to pop it up. We got 23-18 Cowgirls. Roberts still back with the serve. Great serve by Roberts. It's tight.
Ace.
Very good ace. The setter tried to jump up and save it and bring it back to their side of the court. Just was half a second too late.
Cowgirls trying to get game point here. 24-18, they're up.
Good serve. Back set for New York Mills. They hit it out of bounds. That's game. The Cowgirls take set 3.
4 straight points from the Cowgirls to close that one out. 25-18, your final in set number 3. Take a quick break, come back with set number 4. You are listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
Frederick Seed Incorporated in Fox Home would like to wish the Breckenridge Cowboys good luck in tonight's game. They'd also like to recognize the Breckenridge cheerleading squad, Ellen Paige Hershey, Sophia Johnson, Athena Levy, and Annabelle and Aubrey Martinez. Frederick Seed Incorporated says keep up the great work to the Breckenridge Cowboys football team and the cheerleading squad. Take charge of your financial future. Bremer Bank in Breckenridge. Did you know that Bremer offers more than just traditional banking services? We also offer investment, wealth management, and insurance services for all of your financial needs. Bremer can help you plan for your future and protect what matters most. The professionals at Bremer are ready to help you think ahead. Stop by Bremer today to learn more about our comprehensive financial solutions or call 218-643-8721.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is proud to be serving the Red River Valley since 1974. The staff in Mindak Farmers Cooperative would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the agribusiness community. From the fields to the parts stores to the factory, everyone works together to sweeten the local economy, pumping millions into the strength of our schools, communities, and businesses. Thanks support the local farmer and our communities. Pure sugar by nature. Mindak Farmers Cooperative in Wahpeton. At Sienna Court, it's about hospitality, compassion, and people who care. But don't take my word for it. Listen to Herb, a Sienna Court resident.
I like it very much. Why not? They take care of all my needs. I'm leading a good life up there. No, they're all great. I have it. They all do everything they can for you. Special people. Downstairs, too. St. Catherine's. They even ask you...
People who care. That's what Sienna Court is all about. B92.7 is KBMW Breckenridge Wahpeton. All the hits from 2KM today.
And welcome back. After 3 sets in the books, Breckenridge with a 2-1 lead over New York Mills. About to start set number 4.
Cowgirls were really in sync that last set.
Oh, that's where we were thinking it was the key to the turnaround from the 25-13 loss in set number 2 to a 25-18 win in set number 3. That definitely did look like it took a step forward.
And they were doing a much better job on staying low when they're covering their attackers in the front row, which is really key when you're playing a team that has a great block.
New York Mills getting it started at the server's line.
Serve. Cowgirls a little out of system, but they're able to bring it over. Unfortunately, the official calls a double contact by Coltis as she was trying to send that free ball over. New York Mills back to serve. Sydney Roberts is able to pick it up, and Piper saves it. Or excuse me. I'm going to get those two confused all night.
I get it.
Sydney Roberts with the dig. Yagi with a nice set to Chastity Hansen, and she is able to convert.
You're making me feel better about the basketball season.
I feel like it's a tongue twister.
Except I did for like 20 games.
And I've known the majority of these girls since they were knee-high, so I feel bad. Chastity Hansen with the serve. Great serve and pass by New York Mills. They set outside. Unfortunately, Nepal is unable to make that read, and New York Mills gets the kill. New York Mills libero going back to serve. Swings across her body, sends that one out of bounds.
Stick to defense. So you
That's
tell
right.
libero.
That's right. Caitlin Kaler coming back to serve. Ooh, great serve by her. New York Mills is out of system. They're going to give the Cowgirls a free ball. Let's see if they can convert. Big block again by New York Mills. Sydney Robert gets another shot at it. She sends it deep. New York Mills again going to go to their outside. But the Twin Towers are there, and they're denying that ball.
Aaron Blofis and Mariah Coltis once again. Sure that wasn't fun to go up against this year.
No. Well, Coltis has just been starting to get some varsity time, which I think is well-deserved. I think her confidence has built. Cowgirls with the great defense from Parker Yagi going to Sydney Roberts, and she sends it deep and is able to get a kill in zone 5.
3 straight kills from the Cowgirls.
Caitlin Kaler back to serve again, number 9 for the Cowgirls. Little tape tickler, good pass by New York Mills. Roll shot deep. Yagi sends it out to Roberts. Big swing, tools it off the block. A kill for the Cowgirls.
She's a killer. She's a killer.
Get the police. Big swings from the Cowgirls. Kaler to serve again. Dig by number 11. She gets the ball back, tips it deep. Yagi sets it back to Coulter. She has a little bit of a miss hit. Another swing for number 11. But there they are again.
Middle hitters with another kill block.
It's kind of fun to see Blofis playing next to her, because I'm wondering if Colts is picking up some cues from her and learning lots from Blofis, which I can assume so. Yagi with the set to Blofis, tip to New York Mills territory. Good quick swing from New York Mills, but Parker Yagi is there for the defense. They send another free ball over to New York Mills. They're going to push it to the outside. She roll shots. Kaler's there for the dig. Yagi to Blofis. New York Mills again on the attack. Cowgirls got to get a big swing in here, speed the game back up, and it's Roberts with the swing. Olsen for New York Mills with another great dig. Yagi sets it to Blofis, off the block, and we are not there to cover.
She got a taste of her own medicine there.
She is. And Coltis is getting a little too close to the play, so she's not covering that zone 2.
6-3 Breckenridge lead here in set number 4.
Elena Bond back to serve. KK with the dig. Yagi to Blofis, and Blofis is able to use that block, and the ball drops. Coley Schuler subbing in for the Cowgirls.
No.
And Piper Yagi.
I don't know if Erin's got somewhere she's got to be or something, but she's really locked it in here in set number 4. She's trying to go home.
Mom made meatloaf. Get home. Great serve. Another ace by Coley Schuler.
Eight 8-3 Breckenridge advantage here in set number 4.
Coley again getting the serve cues, I think, from Coach Alicia Finkrell. Sends it to the middle back. Right side swing from New York Mills, and they're able to tool it off the block for a kill. So they get the serve back, and Olsen, who has that killer jump serve, will be serving for New York Mills. Sydney Roberts with the pass. Coley saves it from the net, so they push it over. Calculated 3 ball. Swing by the middle. Coley Schuler's there for defense. Unfortunately, Aaron Blofis swings out.
8-5 advantage for Breckenridge here as they try to claim match point.
Olsen serving again. She serves deep. Kaler picks it up. Schuler to Blofis. They pass it up into the rafters, but they are able to save it and downball it. Janine with a big swing. They've been really successful from the middle, New York Mills has, so they're trying to get back into that system of setting their middle. Double hit. The officials are being really relaxed on calling the double sets. I've seen a few because you got a really good vantage point here, but at least they're being consistent.
Three straight points from the Eagles, cuts the lead to 2.
Olsen to Schuler, sets it out to Blofis again. And she puts it down hard. Number 9 is not from New York Mills, is unable to pick up that dig.
And a nice kill there for Blofis. Really hoping we can flag down someone who's got some stats for us after this game so we can hit the listeners with that.
Oh, I think that was a lucky call by New York Mills. They called that serve out by Roberts, and they called it right. 14 serving for New York Mills. Costin. She's a nice drop topspin serve. Coley sets it back to Aaron Blofis again. Dig by New York Mills. They end up giving the Cowgirls a free ball. Coley Schuler pushes it out to Cassidy, but she hits the tape, falls back down on the Cowgirls side. They're unable to convert.
Cuts the lead to 1 here in set number 4. 9-8 Eagle lead.
14 serving again. Chastity Hansen with the pass. Coley sends it back to her. She tries the power tip, but that block is there again. Kaler gives the on-2 to Chastity. Free ball to the Cowgirls. Aaron Blofis to Schuler. Aaron Blofis kind of with the miss hit, but sometimes those can be the most successful swings because the team's ready for you to hammer that ball down at them, and you end up tipping and rolling the ball over.
It's like trying to hit a knuckleball.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. I'm learning some things.
Look at us. Look at us.
You just have to put a different sport in it, and I'll be able to understand.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Cowgirls are in the net. New York Mills will get the ball back, bringing the Cowgirls lead to only 1. 10-9 Cowgirls. Number 12 serving. Dunrud, if I'm saying that right, from New York Mills. Coley sets it out to Kaler. Big swing by Kaler. They're out of system, and they can't get that ball back to the net. Coltis will be subbing back in, and Yagi will be subbing back in for the Cowgirls. Yagi back to serve. Little floater serve from Yagi. Pass, they set the middle, but that block is there. Chastity lays out for it, picks it up. Yagi to Kaler. She finds the deep 5 corner and converts. Another kill for Caitlin Kaler.
Look at that precision on that.
It was.
Catch it just inside the line.
Yagi back to serve. Float serves it to the middle. Back set, New York Mills. Cuts it across, but Yagi's there for the dig. Roberts tries to find that deep corner again on a push, and she gets a free ball kill.
3 straight for the Cowgirls, make it 13-9 here in set number 4. And we got a timeout taken by New York Mills. We'll take a quick one with them. This timeout is brought to you by Highcamp Construction. You're listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7, part of the I3G Media Sports Network.
Now you can plug into reliable service. Call Somerville Electric in Breckenridge. They've been serving the area since for years. Their promise has been and will be reliable service and dependability. The proof and the quality is there. Dependable electric service and professional electricians. Just plug in. Call Somerville Electric at 643-3435. Somerville Electric would like to wish the Breckenridge Cowgirls and Cowboys good luck in tonight's game.
And welcome back to Breckenridge High School. 13-9 Breckenridge advantage in set number 4.
Yagi with the serve. The big block is there again. New York Mills sends a free ball over. Yagi to Kaler. Another big cut. So New York Mills is going to have to send another free ball over. Pass by Roberts. Yagi to Chastity Hansen. And she absolutely hammers that ball down the line, making it impossible for New York Mills to get a dig on that ball.
All right, we're going to have to do the concussion protocol after that one. I think that went right off the noggin.
It did.
14-9 Breckenridge advantage. They scored 4 straight now.
Yagi with another good serve. They set their middle again. Cowgirls getting better at defending those middle swings. Yagi to Chastity. No touch on the block, so that's out, and New York Mills will get the ball back. 14-10 Cowgirls.
Annika Dunrid.
Yeah, that's how I've been saying it.
All right.
So let's just ride with it.
Dunrid. I like it.
Yeah. 17.
We're going to find out later that the Dunrids built this country. It's not going to be good.
I know. They're coming after us. Serve by New York Mills. Pass by Roberts. Yagi sets Kaler again, trying to find a cut. But New York Mills is there. They down ball it, but Neppel's there. Chastity tries to tip it. Big block. They back set to the other side of the pin. New York Mills with the ball again. Free ball situation, not able to convert. New York Mills able to chip away at the Cowgirl lead. 14-11 Cowgirls. Served by Vaden again. Kaler with the pass. Yagi goes right back to her, but the block anticipates it now. So Piper sends it outside. And Coltis able to lightly tip it over and use the blockers to her advantage.
Chastity Hansen taking over at the server's line. 15-11 Cowgirl advantage as they try to close out this match.
Great serve by Chastity. Libero gets a perfect pass. They go to that middle for a quick. Chastity Hansen's there with the defense. Another set to the outside for New York Mills. But the officials are going to call Coltis in the net again. Sometimes blockers get so excited they don't realize how close they're getting to the net, and they lose that space as they're blocking. Libero serving for New York Mills. Yagi goes back sets to Kohler, but now New York Mills are the one in the net.
16-12 Breckenridge advantage now as they lead 2-1 against the Eagles.
KK back serving again. Serves the middle of the court. Out of system for New York Mills. Sends it outside. Yagi to Roberts. Swings it hard off the block. 11 was able to find a hole. She saw an open space and put it right there. Bond serving for New York Mills, number 9. KK with the pass. Yagi goes to Coltis. I think she got a little nervous with that block there and tried to be sneaky. Did not put enough muscle on that tip, and it was short.
Cuts the lead to 2, 16-14. Breckenridge lead here in set number 4.
On KK with the guy's pass. Yagi sends it to the outside to Blofis. Good block by the girls up front, and Blofis is able to convert on a quick little on-two. 17-14, Cowgirls lead. Coley Schuler checks back in, and Piper Janing for the Cowgirls. Coley serving. Deep serve by Coley. New York Mills back sets. Piper Yagi picks up the pass. Schuler to Roberts. She rolls it into the middle. Number 11, Olsen, tries the cut shot. Coley to Janing. New York Mills is scrambling. Cassidy with the pass to Aaron Blofis. barely swings that one out. I think some of the fans are disagreeing, but that was out.
I was going to say, it looked out to me.
Don't come for me, Breck fans. Number 11, Olsen with the jump serve. Down ball serve, picked up by Nepal. Coley out to Blofis. Big swing. Finds the middle of the court. The area where your team needs to communicate to pick those balls up.
Blofis dialed in here in set number 4.
Roberts with the serve. Nice serve. Passers going to get behind it. They send over a free ball. Chastity passes it up. Coco comes gets it. And Chastity tools the block.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, a little bit of scrambling there. Coley Schuler wanted a lift on that for New York Mills, but they didn't see it. Seems a little frustrated. Keep playing till the whistle. New York Mills with the serve. KK with another great pass. Coco goes back to Aaron Blofis and cuts it to a huge hole. Aggressive plays, love to see it. Aaron Nepal back in the game to serve. Serves it to middle back. Olsen sets their right side, she swings. But again, the official calls another in the net.
19-17 Breckenridge lead here in set number 4.
They call Kaler in the net that time, I believe.
Looked like it.
Number 12 serving. Dunrud, what we decided her name is. Hansen with the pass. Coley out to Kaler. Beautiful cut by Kaler. Coltis subbing back in and Parker Yagi subbing back in to set and serve for the Cowgirls in their 6-2 formation. Yagi sends it short. Overpass by New York Mills. Quick set to middle. This game's we're playing a little back and forth at the net, and Kaler's able to get the upper hand and get the kill. I feel like I've been saying that a lot tonight. Kaler with the kill.
That is back-to-back kills for the Cowgirls. They got this lead up to 4 points now. 21-17 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We got a timeout. It's timeout brought to you by Highcamp Construction. You're listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7 FM.
Valley Bead Service and Manufacturing in Dwight will be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week during the main campaign. Count on Valley Bead Service to keep things running smooth with an extensive supply of parts on hand for all brands of harvesters and quick turnaround time for on-site repairs. Valley Bead Service and Manufacturing has a service truck and is ready experience and 24-hour in-field service. Valley Bead Service and Manufacturing is the name you can trust for this year's harvest. Call Tony at 642.
Yagi with the serve for the Cowgirls. Pass by New York Mills. They set their middle again. Unfortunately, the Cowgirls don't press the net and close the block, so they are able to drop one down in the front court for the Cowgirls.
Cowgirls 4 points away from clinching match point.
Number 17 serving for New York Mills again. She's their defensive specialist. Kaler with the pass. She gets it right back from Yagi for a quick. And New York Mills is in the net, giving the Cowgirls the point.
22-18.
Number 5, Chastity Hansen going back for the serve. Good serve. It's tight to the net. The setter is not able to get to it, giving Chastity another ace.
23-18. Cowgirl lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard.
2 points to go. Chastity with the serve. Deep serve. Another on the net pass. 11 gets the ball back. Roberts with the dig. Yagi goes back to Coltis. She runs into the block, but the Cowgirls are there to cover. Roberts with the swing. Unfortunately, swings into the net.
They said 23-19 here in set number 4.
Ball back is back to serve.
Ball back gets the ball back.
Stop.
Sydney Roberts trying to on the attack.
Outside, Olsen with another hard swing, but Chastity Hansen is there to pick it up. Yagi with the push over, giving them a free ball. Middle tips it. Yagi again with the defensive dig. We're going to go back row attack, Chastity Hansen. Dig by number 11. They set outside again.
Oh, my goodness.
And I think we lost the ball in the rafters.
Oh, no, there it is! Oh. I heard the whistle before.
Yeah, the ball dropped, so the officials got to call a replay on that one. God, I grew up in this gym, and I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
That was a first for me.
Is that a new air duct system?
I think I got a basketball stuck up there one time trying to shoot from half court, but
It's impressive.
yeah, it wasn't. That's the opposite of impressive.
You should be awarded a point for that. Libero for New York Mills back to serve again. Nepple with the pass. They go quick to Kaler. She tries to tip it over the block and find the hole. Unsuccessful. Olsen with the roll shot. But they'll call the Cowgirls in the net, giving New York Mills another point. So we got 23-20 Cowgirls trying to hold off New York Mills from coming back. Ball back with the serve. Kaler with a great pass. Yagi goes outside to Roberts, but is blocked again. Chastity Hansen decides, no, I'm just going to push it over. Outside with another roll shot. She is really attacking that middle position of the court, so I think Margaret's going to take a timeout now to regroup and talk about their defensive strategy for that outside.
We'll take a quick timeout with them. You are listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7 FM.
At American Family Insurance, is at the heart of what they do. They understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business, and that's why they offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact Shannon Miller at Miller & Associates today at 218-643-3665 or stop by their office at 1329 Highway 75 North in Breckenridge. Good luck to the Breckenridge Cowboys in tonight's game from Miller & Associates American Family Insurance.
And welcome back to Breckenridge High School. New York Mills have cut it to 2, 23-21, trying to keep their season alive.
Ball back still serving. Passes off the net, so the Cowgirls are going to have to free ball that over. New York Mills is going to set again, but they touch the block, so they're going to have to push that over again for the Cowgirls. Olsen swinging. She's going to try to roll that middle, but Parker Yagi says not today and picks it up. Tip by the setter. She's successful. This is what makes New York Mills' offense so hard to read. Sometimes their set is in the back row, sometimes it's in the front row. So you really got to communicate.
Head coach Margaret Kruger going to take another timeout as they are in danger of losing this lead here in set number 4. 23-22 Breckenridge leads. You're listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7 FM.
Are you tired of and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
And welcome back to Breckenridge High School. 23-22 Cowgirls in the lead.
New York Mills with the serve. Nepple to Yagi. Kaler tries to find space in the line, but New York Mills is there. Yagi back to Roberts, trying to get a big swing, but Cowgirls are covering. They go tape to tape. Coltis sends it deep, and she is successful, finds the hole. Huge play by the Cowgirls.
Got a little help from the basketball hoop.
Got a little help from her
there.
friends, her winter friend. All right. KK is going to be back to serve. Game point for the Cowgirls. 24-22 Cowgirls leading. She serves it. Puts it tight on the net. Setter tries to dump again. Yagi sends it to Blofis, but the block is there, and it drops right in the middle of the court for the Cowgirls. So we have number 9, Elena Bond, serving right now for New York Mills.
24-23 Cowgirl lead.
She serves it to Nepple. Great pass by Nepple. Yagi goes out to side to Blofis. Big swing. Dig by number 11, Olsen. They go right back to her again. Nepple digs it. Yagi to Roberts. No hole. Setter goes outside again. They keep just trying to find that outside setter. Quick set to the middle. Blofis. set to Olsen again. Defense for the Cowgirls is successful, but Roberts swings deep. They get the win. Cowgirls are moving on.
25-23, your final off the Sydney Roberts kill. We'll take a quick break and come back with your Miller Realty postgame show. You're listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wapton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wapton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
And welcome to the Miller Realty postgame show here on B92.7 FM. Breckenridge Cowgirls are moving on in the Section 6A tournament with a set win of 3 sets to 1, 27-25. They won the first one, dropped set number 2, 25-13, and then won back-to-back 25-18 and 25-23. And Dom Rickles, how's it going? And that was quite the fun match. How'd you do on your first broadcast?
I'm excited. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to sleep tonight, but that was a fun match to watch. Both teams played really aggressively, so you have to give that up to New York Mills. But the Cowgirls were able to fix their coverage and overcome the big block that New York Mills was coming up, and they kept swinging aggressively, which I think was a huge key to them winning this. Because when they started tipping a lot, both teams, not a lot of good things were happening.
Yep.
So they were able to create space and get their offense going and get a lot of kills. Kaylor had what did I get for her?
17
kills.
Yep.
Can't read my own writing, sorry. And Aaron Blofis had 10. I wasn't able to figure out what their blocks were at, but the Cowgirls also were putting up a really great block when they were staying out of the net.
I was going to say, they got to have at least 4 girls with, like, at 3 or 4, I feel like.
Yeah, I think so, too. I know both Blofis, Kaler, and Colts was doing very well up front. Parker Yagi also had a great assist game. She had 24 assists. And Coley was right behind her with 19. So they have a really well-rounded team, and I think if they get through those coverage mistakes, and they will go very far in this tournament.
Gotcha. And Breckenridge, first I just want to hit on some highlights just from the match. First we had Mariah Coltis was kind of the hero of the first one. Back-to-back kills when the game was knotted up at 25. So she closed that one out. Breckenridge came out, a little bit of maybe a little bit too much excitement for that first set. So the second one, New York Mills came back really well, kind of woke Breckenridge back up. And then 25-18 once again, Breckenridge really took control of that one after it was with an 8-0 run. I believe that was when Carson Nepple was at the server's line. I think they went on that 8-0 run in the third set. And then the fourth set, a lot of girls stepping up, but like I was talking about earlier, Erin Blofis was as a menace in that fourth round or in the fourth set. So just a few of the highlights I picked up there. I don't know if there's any other moments that you kind of want to highlight throughout the match.
I think that Coley had, again, not biased, Coley had great back row defense.
Yep.
She was picking up tips and not letting anything drop. And also, Nepple is such a great back row passer. She's very steady. I could say that for Kaler, too. They were giving the setters perfect passes, so they got to get their flowers, too, because that allows the setters to get assists and the killers to get kills. So
yeah, I'm just used to the Kalers kind of doing everything around here. Yeah, after covering Cameron for
yes.
many years, I just kind of expect her to be very well-rounded in her game, and I got to see that right up there.
Yeah, I don't know what they're eating at the Kaler household, but
I'm going to break in and take it. But
exactly. What kind of vitamins?
We'll continue on the Miller Realty post-game show. We'll come back with our play of the game brought to you by Red River Agency, as well as our player of the game brought to you by Essentia Health. You're listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7 FM, watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the i3G Media Sports Network.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Talk to Carson or Brad for your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wapaton. Get up to $120 in rebates on the purchase and install of a set of 4 tires. Save up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install of front and rear brake pads. Save up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install on front and rear brake rotors. And save up to $80 in rebates on the purchase and install on GM shocks and struts. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wapaton. Visit them online at smithmotors.com.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains number 1 today.
And welcome back to the Miller Realty postgame show here on B92.7 FM as the Breckenridge Cowgirls are moving on in the Section 6A volleyball tournament. And we'll move on to play at Fergus Falls, and that game will be on Tuesday. I think it's at a time that's to be determined as we continue. Oh, you got the bracket right there. Look at you. One of us was prepared today.
Look at me. I got one thing to do, and it was to get the bracket. I'm contributing, all right?
And who are they facing the winners of?
So they'll be either playing Hillcrest or Underwood.
Okay, they had a good battle with Hillcrest earlier this
Yep.
year, so I think that one's I won't call it a safe bet that they'll be facing Hillcrest, but
Underwood's a good team too. I could see them pulling off a 3-seed upset, but either way, the Cowgirls got their work cut out for them. But if they play like a team, I think they're going to be successful and get into that championship game.
Gotcha. Now time for our play of the game, brought to you by Red River Agency in Breckenridge, your hometown agents in Breckenridge. And, we predicted it earlier. I think I'm going to have to give it to that back row kill for Coley. Would you drop that one in there? That was if we're going to say if it was a moment, I guess I would say that 8-0 run in the third period. If we wanted to bottle it up into a moment where you could say it was the play of the game, but if we wanted to pick out just one specific play.
It was a momentum shifter.
Yeah.
There were a lot of great plays. I would like to state that this was Turner's idea to pick it, but you could just see the shift in the game. Coley didn't give up on defense, and sometimes that's how it works out. You stick a hand out and hope for the best, and good things happen because you don't quit.
Yep, I think I'm more biased than you are because I had so much fun when she came in for our interview for our Optimum Athletes segment. You guys got to go check that out. Coley's hysterical. Make sure to go find that on our YouTube channel if you guys are already here. But now time for your player of the game, brought to you by Essentia Health, here with you. And we had talked about it during the break. We feel pretty confident in saying Caitlin Kaler, you are our player of the game for tonight. As we said, 17 kills. And was doing a lot of things really well tonight. Like I said, that's kind of the expectation for her. But what did you think that you saw from her tonight that helped her kind of lead this team to a win?
Yeah, when you think of Kaler, you think of really great on the net play. She's a tall, lengthy middle, but you often don't think and see, especially on my side of the river, middles coming to the back row and being such solid passers on serve receive. I think her passer rating for the night, for those of you who don't know, it's a scale from 1 to 3. She had to be at like a 2.75 or as close to a 3 as you can get. She was just so solid and calm in her passing stance and feeding those balls to the setter. So that's what really, really stuck out to me. And I don't know why New York Mills kept serving to her.
Yeah. Now they'll modify that in the game plan next year.
The coach is going to be thinking about that for a while.
Kaler is a junior, so she gets another shot at her next year.
She does, unfortunately for me too.
New York Mills having their season come to an end here tonight at Breckenridge High School. Once again, the final game here at BHS for these Breckenridge volleyball seniors. Shout out the seniors real quick. Here we got Jaylee Ernst, as well as Coley Schuler, Carson Neppel, Adelia Spear, as well as Sydney Roberts and Aaron Blofus, the Aaronator. Got to shout out my cousin Aaron there. So we both got biases on this broadcast.
Right.
So don't worry about it. It works in small town media. So
it is.
Well, that will be our pick for Essentia Health Player of the Game. Once again, KK is going to be getting a shirt from us, and that will do it. Breckenridge Cowgirls winning 3-1 here in the Section 6A tournament, 27-25. They won the opening set, 13-25. They lost 25-18. And then 25-23. Dom, thank you so much for joining, and thank you for giving our listeners someone who actually knows the sport of volleyball. Your expertise was unparalleled. We really hope that you can join us again for Tuesday if you're not too busy. Yeah, come on.
We'll see. We have a game. So,
come on. You can bail on your own team's game. So
never. I'm a Husky now. Sorry.
That's okay. Well, we'll figure out a way to clone you. We got time, I think. So we'll get back to the lab. If they keep this run going and we don't have any conflicts, though, we'd love to have you back on.
Awesome. Thank you for having me. It was so much fun.
All right. That will do it for the post-game show. Once again, brought to you by Miller Realty. We'll be right back, we'll be back on Tuesday, and make sure to tune into the Breckenridge Cowboys game tomorrow as they take on Parker Sperry for a trip to the section championship game. A lot of great sporting going on here in the Twin Towns. We're pretty spoiled here. Wahpeton football might actually still be going on too if you want to hop over to the AM station. But that'll do it for us. The final score 3-1. Breckenridge moving on to the Section 6A tournament. You've been listening to Cowgirl Volleyball on B92.7 FM.
Tonight's Cowgirls volleyball game was brought to you by Breckenridge Public Schools, Builder's First Source, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, High Camp Construction, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Titan Machinery, Twin Town Villa, Vision Ford, Bell Bank, Big John's Car Pro, Bremer Bank, Ellingson Companies, Frederick Seed, Mindak Farmers Cooperative, St. Catherine's Living Center, Somerville Electric, and Valley Bead Service and Manufacturing. Be sure to go to kbmwnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. And make sure to tune into the Giants Sports Show at 9 o'clock this Saturday. Thanks for listening.